Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this very special surprise broadcast here. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday today. Wanted to celebrate. It's the third anniversary of Build a Drone Reviewer today, and I didn't think of a better way to do it than to show you the opening clip of my introductory video. So let's go ahead and watch that for a second. Hang on.
Hey drone fans, Bill from Build a Drone Reviewer here. Who's Bill the Drone Reviewer and what is this channel all about? Let's find out. Bill from Build a Drone Reviewer here. Let me give you a little background on myself.
Well, there it was. I ended up starting 3 years ago doing that. So first of all, the very first thing I want to do is Stephen Fox, thank you for showing up this afternoon. Jaybird, thanks for showing here. This is just an impromptu one. We're not going to be here real long, and I don't want to belabor the point, but I just wanted to, again, my first and foremost thing is I want to thank everybody who's a subscriber, who's viewed me, who's been a consistent viewer, and we'd like those of you who have been consistent viewers to be subscribers as well. But I want to thank you for all your great support. It has meant the world to me. We're closing in on a goal that I thought 3 years ago I thought would never happen. We're close to 10,000 subscribers, and that's just to me that's incredible. So again, I want to thank all of you, and I also want to let all of you know something that I do it for you guys. I want to share knowledge with you. When I hear things, I want to pass them on. I want to get that information out to you as soon as I can. And I'm very passionate about it. And I love to fly drones. I love flying my drones. That's my favorite pastime. By far, this has been my favorite hobby through the years. There's nothing like going up there and flying your drone. And to me, especially, when I'm not doing it with the express purpose of getting a video ready for you guys, okay? It's fun. I mean, it's always fun, but there's just this added touch of it's just like this, the Eagle song, the peaceful, easy feeling kind of a thing. It really just makes an absolute, total, incredible difference, guys. That I do have to say. It just really, I can't say enough about that. Got some great things coming up right now. Yeah, you're a fighter like me against trolls in QC. Yeah, Jaybird, you got it. Yeah, absolutely. It's like, unfortunately, that's something that we have to deal with. And there's some pretty nasty people out there. And my opinion is, you put out quality content and crank out quality content, people will find it and people will come and watch your channel. So, Jaybird, you're doing a great job. Just keep up the good work. Don't let the trolls walk on you. I certainly try to not let the trolls walk on me. I want to keep things in a very positive, upbeat light. There's so much negativity going on right now, and I won't even begin to touch any of that. But I can't say enough for all of you who have been out there, who watch the live streams on a weekly basis. Thank you for that. I want to talk about that in a second, and also on the videos. I can't thank you guys enough. That's just been absolutely, positively incredible for that. And we're getting close to 10,000 here in 3 years. So today was the day that I actually started the channel was May 31st, 2017. And the video, my introductory video, I didn't film it until about a week later. And I had already started the month before, I'd already started Build a Technology Reviewer. So it predates Build a Drone Reviewer, just to let you guys know that. Got some great things coming up, okay? We're going to have Rotor Talk Live Monday and Tuesday nights, especially this week. I'm not going to tell you who the guests are because I want to keep that a surprise. But tomorrow night going to be a special time, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Confirmed my guest. And I don't like to put it out there until I get a final confirmation, which will be tomorrow. And we're also going to be on Tuesday night, Rotor Talk Live at 8 o'clock Eastern. And I've got a guest confirmed that we have guests coming up the next several weeks, probably the entire month of June. We're going to be with guests. So be looking forward to that. I've got some great people. And the week after next, in 1 week from Tuesday, let's say I have a VIP coming in. I have not, we're not 100% confirmed because he does have a pretty hectic schedule, but we're going to have a VIP from the drone industry in to talk, and it's going to be one you're going to want to circle on your calendars. It's going to be a great discussion, as the two will be this week. I'm really looking forward to it. Marcus and Ron will be on occasionally, just to let you guys know that. They'll probably pop in maybe once a month or so. They want to make sure that they have time to go out there, especially with summer hitting, and be able to enjoy flying their drones as well and producing content for their channels. Plus, they have Xeno Nation on Monday night. So, those guys are fantastic. They're still very much a part of this channel. Nobody's broken up with anybody, just to let all you know that, quell all these rumors here, upheaval and everything. There's none of that, okay? Marcus and Ron and I are fantastic friends. We chat almost daily out on Facebook Messenger. We several times a week we may even touch base and do a Facebook Messenger call, just see how everybody is. And let me tell you this, okay? You know what a true friend is? When true friends are going through things, they they check in on things. And Ron didn't know. Ron checked in and asked me the other day. He wanted to know how my son Peter was doing, and I think I shared with everybody. His COVID-19 test came back negative, which we are all very thankful for. And Ron hadn't caught that, so he messaged me, and I told him that. And this is the great thing about both Ron and Marcus. Family has always come first. For them, anytime they had weren't able to come on, it was a family reason, and that's always 100% okay in my book, because that's what we're here. That's what we're about. We're about taking care of family. So Armando, welcome. Logan, thank you so much. Brad Hendo, thank you. Stephen Fox, thank you for that. That is great news. So we got some great things we're looking forward to coming up. I'm excited about that. For those of you who don't know, I'm the FIMI X8 SE 2020. I'm looking forward to getting that. It should probably be here within the next few weeks. So there's going to be a lot of great content coming out on that drone. I am truly, absolutely excited about it. I'm still excited about the Mavic Air 2, and got some videos coming out. We're going to look at some of my top things that I like about the drone, and some of the things that I don't like about the drone. There are several things that I think will be rather interesting to go over. So I think you guys would really enjoy that. I absolutely positively think it's a fantastic drone for the money. And I know, and I've been getting, just to let you know, I've been getting several messages about error warnings, battery error warnings, which I had gotten some of those early on. And, one thing I can tell you is this, and this is just a general rule for everybody. Jaybird, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the super chat. One thing I can tell you is this. If you start getting these messages, I've gotten some of them too. See if you get it a second or a third time. And what I mean, not only, wait a while, wait an hour or so, try it again. And if you're starting to get those again, I would try to capture a screenshot and communicate with at DJI Support on Twitter. They're fantastic. That's the best method of getting a hold of them. I found they've been the most responsive, and especially when you don't send them a direct message on Twitter, but when you hit them directly at DJI Support on Twitter. They're very good at getting back to you, because this is sitting out there. Other people will see it, and they want to react to it, and they want to get you taken care of as soon as possible. So Like I said, got some great content coming out, shortly. So be looking forward to that. Also, like I said, Monday and Tuesday we're gonna have two shows this week. But I wanted to come on today to let everybody know and thank everybody again for being a great supporter of the channel, for your comments, for your likes, for hanging in there through some tough times. We've had some tough times here, and everybody's gone through that. Gary Campbell, too windy in Northern Ontario. So good to catch your show. Looking forward to the FEMI X8 SE 2020 videos. I ordered one based on some of these videos. Good, Gary. It's shaping up to be a good drone. I try to get out there and look for some good content. And there was a gentleman out there who's gotten one recently and has done some testing. And very interesting. He did what was called some prop balancing. And there are actually things called prop balancers. I had no idea, but I thought it was mostly for RC model planes, but no, for props for quads too. And the gentleman had done that, and I posted that video out there, so you may want to go ahead and check that out. Yeah, I am too, Graham. I think it's going to be a fantastic drone. Actually, Stephen, it's actually a nice day here, so hopefully a little later before sunset, I was planning on getting up for some flying just for fun today. I mean, I just, there's just been, inundated with stuff, just household stuff. And then, the news on top of that, it's just like, I need to get out and have a little bit of an escape. So looking forward to that. But anyway, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock on Rotor Talk Live, we'll be there. Look forward to it. It's going to be, I've had this guest on before. You've liked this person, and I know you'll like them again. And I definitely know you guys know who's going to, when Tuesday's guest as well too. That person's been on before, and always a fantastic conversation with them. So you guys are in for a treat this week. I can hardly wait. And then next week as well, and then the week after that, the week after that, in 2 weeks. Someone who has not been on the channel before, but he's absolutely no stranger to anybody. He's a great person. I'm really looking forward to talking to him. He has an incredible wealth of knowledge. Just a fantastic guy. So that's going to be great. So, and again, I don't tell you guys the names a lot of times at the last minute. I always want to allow for them the opportunity, if they have something come up, to be able to cancel. So that's why I don't announce the names until, I actually will go out there. Like tomorrow, I'll confirm with a person for tomorrow night, and on Tuesday, I'll confirm with a person for Tuesday. And if for some reason they're not able to make it, well, we move that down the line, and it will just be a Rotor Talk Live. Instead of having a guest that night. So just to let you guys know, just to give you an FYI on that. So looking forward to it. And again, just an attitude of gratitude. You guys have just been fantastic. Thank you for showing up. 21 people on a Sunday afternoon, just showing up here and spending a few minutes here in the afternoon. I know some of you your weather's inclement, can't fly today. I'm fortunate. I can't. Just to let you know, one of the reasons for me why a lot of times I can't fly, it's not, a lot of people that, we do get a lot of thunder showers down here, and, we get the 4 o'clock afternoon thunder shower. It's almost daily in the summertime. And then a half hour later, it's bone dry. And then you can fly in the evening. But the big Achilles heel down here is the wind. It really picks up. I haven't been able to fly my Mini in the longest time, simply because the wind has just been too much. I mean, I can get the Mavic Air 2 up 15, 20 mile an hour winds. That's not going to be a problem for the Mavic Air 2. Mini, yeah, it's going to be a problem with that. And I don't want, I like to keep my drone collection intact, and I don't want to lose the Mini, because I saw, we saw a great lesson with Marcus, having to land his because of the wind and everything. So yeah, I'm definitely there on that. Wind here is an answer. Yeah. I love doing sunset. Yeah, Logan, I do too. They're fantastic. I'm hoping we get a good one. I haven't had a really good sunset I've had friends of mine from up north, Ohio and Pennsylvania, ask me to post some sunset pictures on my Facebook page, and we haven't had any really what I would call these spectacular sunsets, but every now and then I do get them. And then we got one back in December, and I got the mini up, and it was like right after I came home from work. Valerie told me, she says, "It's a gorgeous sunset. Why don't you get up there and get a video of it?" So I got the Mavic Mini up there, and sure enough, I put it in tripod mode, which was actually pretty smart. It may not be called tripod mode, but normal, not normal. It's the one down from that. But it really, in essence, it is tripod mode, and got a fantastic video of the sunset. That was back in December. That's really the last sunset that I've have had a really good sunset to be able to take a good picture of. We really haven't had a lot of those. And usually the really good ones happen after thunderstorms, because there's a lot of clouds in the area and it diffuses the sunlight, and, just these beautiful orange, red, yellow color, almost all the colors of the spectrum. It's just absolutely fantastic, and just absolutely great. I can't say enough about, I think, and I'll give you a little clue here, guys. Cinematic mode. Thank you, Jay Bird. You're right. Thank you for pointing that out. One of my favorite things about the Mavic Air 2 is the runtime on that. Oh my gosh. It's just that time and time and time and time again. Every time I go out there with that, I'm amazed at what I can do on one battery on that drone. It just blows me away. I mean, it just, it's like night and day differences from the original Mavic Air all the way around. So, DJI has come out with a real winner here, but again, you get growing pains with all these things, because I'm seeing things from a lot of people out there. So, be patient. If you have something that's been persistent and is an issue, at DJI support on Twitter is the best way to go ahead and get that taken care of. I mean, to me, that's always been my go-to thing for this is to do that. So, hope everybody's had a good weekend. I mean, I hate, it's, compounding things, with what's going on in the United States right now. It's just crazy. It's just insane. And, I won't get into it, but I hope you've had a good weekend. I hope you've been able to focus on some good things. We did have a good thing happen yesterday. We had SpaceX lifted off, the Dragon capsule docked with the International Space Station. 2 American astronauts lifting off from American soil for the first time since the 2011. That's a monumental accomplishment, and that's something that we all can, was a glimmer of hope in a very dark period right now for us. So, I've been trying to enjoy that. I spent some time watching that yesterday. Valerie was with me, and it was just incredible. It was goosebump kind of stuff. So, yeah, that was good. And I think it's not only good for the United States, but it was good for all of us, because, everybody's still going through COVID-19 and trying to get back to normal. And we will get back to a new sense of normal, and it will be better than it was before. I can tell you that right now. I'm bound and determined. And, those of us around the world, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna get better, and, we're gonna overcome this. So, hope everybody has a great rest of your day today. Stephen Fox, I agree with you 100%. Absolutely. It was something else. It really was. I mean, it was, and I got to say this before I close shop up here. Elon Musk is fantastic. I don't care, a lot of people don't like him or whatever, but the guy is a genius. Okay. And, SpaceX has been nothing short of phenomenal. One of the things to me, I mean, I grew up, I'm 62, and I posted yesterday on Facebook. I remember John Glenn lifting off in 1962. I was eating my lunch. I was all of 4 years old, on a little table Mom had set up for me in front of the television, and I saw John Glenn lifting off. And I remember Walter Cronkite broadcasting out of the back of a station wagon, the tailgate from a station wagon, and having broadcast equipment set up there. That's how he broadcast the launch of John Glenn, and I'll never forget that as long as I live. And then now today, you get to see inside the capsule. You get to see, as they're going up to orbit, these views that you can never even comprehend. A view from behind them, what their console looks like. I mean, everything. And today, the docking and hooking up to the ISS and how all that went through. And it's just amazing. This technology is absolutely fantastic. And I think it's a good thing because it kind of distracts us not only from what's going on in the United States, but the COVID-19 situation as well, and lockdown and all that. So it's a good thing. It's a very, very good thing. And the neat part, those Falcon rockets landing on those drone ships, that's just absolutely positively amazing. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for showing up this afternoon. Like I said, tomorrow night we'll be on Monday night at 7:00 Eastern time with a very special guest. And Tuesday night we'll be on at 8:00 Eastern time with a very special guest. I look forward to seeing all you guys. You guys have been again, I can't thank you guys enough. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. You've been stellar. And when you come in and watch these live streams, and I can't emphasize this enough, like it because of who's with me, okay? For our guest tomorrow night and for our guest on Tuesday night. They're great people, like it for them. And it makes a world of difference for, it helps me, obviously, it helps the video, but it makes a difference to them as well too, because they like to feel appreciated and acknowledged for their contributions to the drone community. And trust me, the people that I'm going to have on the next several weeks are incredible contributors to the drone community. You're going to want to dial in for this. I'll confirm tomorrow who this is early, and I'll get it posted so you guys can get out there and see this. So hope everybody has a great rest of your evening. Look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow night and Tuesday night. And until then, it's a great day to fly. Take care, everybody. Have a great evening tonight.